He's making his return to Dothan to talk about his book right here, The Epicureans. It's Charles McNair. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Very pleased to be here.
We're happy to have you. So you're having a promotion here in Dothan for your new book. Why don't you tell the viewers at home what and where that is?
It's a book launch. It will be at the Thirsty Pig, which is a fine establishment on South St. Andrew Street. It is run by Carrie, our friend, and I will have on hand my publisher from Ireland. My novel, The Epicureans, was published in Ireland, and a film video documentary crew will be coming to document this. So I'd like to invite as much of Dothan as you will to come and join us. It's Tuesday night, December 20th, from 6 to 9, live music, but let's bring a crowd out. I want the Irish to go home with a really good impression of Dothan and the South.
And, you know, we've mentioned you're from Dothan, you live in Columbia, your book's been published in Ireland. What makes you want to come back to your hometown to do a promotional event here?
Born and raised in Dothan, I was here through my 18th year. I grew up just off the Cottonwood Road on Parish Street. And the experiences of Dothan really have filled my fictional life. This is my third novel. First novel in 1994 was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize, a book called Land of Goshen. It is all about Dothan. All my books are set in Alabama, my beloved Alabama, no matter where I've lived. I've played semi-professional baseball in Italy for a year. I've lived in Colombia in South America for 8 years. But my heart of hearts is really where I grew up, where Mom and them used to live. I still have a brother, 3 sisters living here, and so it's the home where I'm from.
Well, it sounds like you are quite cultured, but also enjoy getting back to your hometown roots. I love that. Why don't you tell us more about your third novel? What inspired you to write this one?
Well, The Epicureans is the story of first let me ask you, Sylvie, do you like a good suspense novel?
Absolutely, I love suspense stories.
Suspense movies. This book should be a movie one day. It's the story of a billionaire dining club that meets once a year on the winter solstice to enjoy a very unusual feast. It's also the story of a really brave dad and a really brave mom who are in a troubled relationship with 2 beautiful children who are at threat to these Epicureans, who are a group of cannibals. And so what I set out to do in this book, I wrote the worst villain in fiction since Hannibal Lecter. I wrote about the bravest dad in fiction since Atticus Finch, and the bravest mom maybe ever in fiction. So it's a story about a family working against a great unseen evil, and at the same time dealing with their own challenges and struggles, and that's the story.
That sounds like quite the story. Of course, if people want to know more about it, they can come to the event at the Thirsty Pig on Tuesday. Remind everyone, what time is that? Thirsty
Pig on South St. Andrew Street, 6 to 9. Music provided, books to sign, and merriment to be had. I invite everyone to come out. See your old friend Charles, and let's have a celebration.
Well, thank you again so much for joining us this morning. You can see Charles Tuesday night at the Thirsty Pig. We will be right back.